Welcome everyone to the September 2014 videocast of the American Private Investigator. Of course, I am Paul Jaeb, and thank you for joining us for this quick preview of the podcast and some other news that's happening here at the podcast. Surveillance Roundtable this month. Great program. Wayne Edwards from Australia joins us. He's kind of become the permanent member of that Surveillance Roundtable. So we wake him up in the middle of the night in Melbourne. Steve Koenig, great, well-regarded investigator out of Nebraska, former director of the Professional Private Investigators Association in Colorado. Great guy. He's on the program as part of the roundtable. And then one of my guys, Tom Herder, another exceptional investigator, joins us as well. We spent about 20-25 minutes just kind of reviewing what's happened over the course of the past year in that important part of our business. Peter and Alan are back. We have a, I don't know, kind of disturbing conversation about drones and where we think that's heading. Alan puts out a pretty controversial stance on that issue, so very interesting. I think this is going to be a very troublesome area for us in the coming years, so I think that's worth listening to. IRB joins us again this month. Scott Wilson announces the IRB Connections, which is a way to hook up their customers, all private investigators, so that it's easy to do business across state lines. Very innovative product. So he talks about that. So good program. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It comes in at about an hour. Next month, Phil Becknell is back. We're going to be talking about employment law investigations as part of our ongoing series, Practical Intelligence. So it'll be nice to hear from Phil again. John Hoda from Connecticut has got an announcement of something new that he's doing, and as most of you know, he's been on the program several times, so it'll be nice to hear from John again. It's been a while. And then we're going to spend a fair amount of time next month talking about the free webinar that's coming up in mid to late October. We're still kind of finalizing the dates on that. The webinar is titled "The 3 Biggest Mistakes that Private Investigators Make that Hinder Their Agency's Growth." We're expecting hundreds, if not thousands, of people to join us on that webinar. So we're going to give it a little bit of a preview and also direct you as to where you can sign up for that program as well. Last month saw a fair amount of new followers. Very quickly, I want to go over some of the folks that have signed up on the API website. William Cotton Jr., John Love of Love's Investigations, Carlos Mateo, Wayne Edwards out of Australia finally signed up. Thanks, Wayne. Joey Lowe, Gregory Garrett from Garrett and Associates, Dominic Ferraro, Patrick, Todd, Neil Fultz, Frank Bianco, Peter Van Allen, our friends at Profectus Investigations in the UK, Larry Maynor, Chris Calvo, Chris Miller from FYI, Dennis Rogers, Carol Bennett, and John Smith. Our audience seems to really like Twitter. We have an immense amount of Twitter followers, and that keeps growing. Ulysses Perez follows us now. He's out of the state of Florida. Mark Davis from Utah. Vito Colucci, some of you may know him from the A&E series Bloodwork. He's a frequent guest on that and also hosts a radio show called Crime Time with Vito Colucci. Interesting guy. Patrick Baird, president of PDJ Services. Many of you will know him. They do a lot of asset location and cell phone number stuff. Abolt Process Servers. VCM, they're an online case management solution. Some of you may know of them. Everett Process Servers out of Seattle. Thank you for joining us. Space Coast Servers out of Florida. A gentleman named Jeffrey W. out of northern Oklahoma. Our friends at Avon Security, thank you. FYI Screening. Alltech PI out of Kilgore, Texas. And from South America, Robert D. out of International Credit Investigations. Steelfin Process Servers. The firm CIS is following us, and Keith Dinkins, private investigator out of North Carolina. Michael Chandler is now following us. He is in the process of getting licensed in the state of Indiana and has a little neat thing going there where you can kind of follow his progress. Out of Toronto, one of my favorite cities, Corpa Investigations, thank you. Shadow Agent, Private Detectives, attorney Janet Haber, who does a lot of process service related work in Southern California. My very good friend Jim Sylvania, longtime member of NALI. Jim and I have done several things together over the years out of Ohio. Thank you, Jim, for joining us. Ethan Hunt is now following us. Scott Fulmer out of Utah, VIP Investigations. Kathy Harrington joins us as well. Butch Scales, and our friends at On Point Investigations and Omni Investigations. So thank you very much for hooking up with us via social media and through our website. Very important. I've been preaching this both on the podcast and on the videocast. As we begin to introduce these really great products that we think you're going to like, we have to know who you are. So do what's ever comfortable for you. Either Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and of course our regular site. So thank you, everyone. Podcast is doing fantastic. We're getting thousands of downloads every month. Really appreciate it, and really appreciate you making this the world's #1 industry podcast. Go to the website and you'll find the latest podcast for September there, and I'll be talking to you next month. Thanks.
For more information on the products and services of the American Private Investigator, please visit AmericanPrivateInvestigator.com. Make sure to engage with us through our social media links on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube.